I arrive at the facility just as dawn breaks, watching the first refrigerated trucks unload a sea of vibrant red under the soft morning light. Our massive robotic arms, equipped with the soft-touch grippers I helped design, lift the crates as if they were handling fine china. I stand by the river of red, watching heart-shaped berries flow rhythmically across the white food-grade belts. The hydro-cooling tunnel is a misty sanctuary where 2-degree water makes every tiny seed glisten like a diamond. As they exit, the frost particles catch the backlighting. To me, it's not just fruit, it's a glowing masterpiece of logistics. The intake area, bathed in blue LED light, hums with the steady vibration of high-speed industrial fans. I lean in to inspect a single berry, seeing the entire factory's lighting reflected in a tiny droplet on its skin. My eyes dart to the digital sensor. 2.0 degrees Celsius. Precision is the law in my plant. Thousands of berries climb the steep cleated belts. The sheer scale of our operation never fails to impress me. I watch them pass through the stainless steel airlock, the gateway to our sterile processing sanctum. High-velocity air knives blow the excess water into a shimmering mist that dances in the cool air. The rotating soft-touch rollers orient the stems upward, a triumph of precision engineering. I walk through the pre-cooling plaza, a pristine hall of white tiles and misting fans. I take a moment to admire the lush green leaves, knowing their job is nearly done. A single berry passes under the high-intensity inspection light, its red hue appearing deep and saturated. Our robotic pickers are relentless, snapping up any stray leaf with surgical speed. From the gantry, I see the sorting plaza categorize the fruit into lanes with the grace of a synchronized dance. The inkjet coater fires, marking each crate with a sharp white batch number for perfect traceability. I feel the chill of the cold air curtain, visualized by a faint, swirling mist as the fruit passes through. Every grease-free hydraulic piston moves in perfect sync. This is mechanical harmony at its finest. I look at the water dripping from the conveyors, each drop reflecting the crimson tide moving above. Sometimes I imagine this strawberry's perspective, looking up at the vast, organized ceiling of my facility. I check the firmness myself, gloved and masked, ensuring the raw material meets my rigorous standards. Up close, the seeds look like tiny golden dots against a landscape of crimson skin. The heavy stainless steel doors of the decapping chamber slide open with a hiss, and the real work begins.
Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed witnessing the precision of these machines.
Phase 2. The precision of decapping. Our high-speed blades slice through the stems with surgical precision. It's a clean, efficient execution. The green cap falls away, revealing a moist, vibrant red interior that's ready for the next stage. Thousands of decapped berries fall in a rhythmic cascade onto our vibrating sorting screens. I watch them fly through the optical sorting bridge, where AI cameras scan every angle at light speed. A blue laser detects a microscopic bruise, triggering a response in less than a millisecond. An air jet fires, pop, and an unripe berry is blasted into the reject bin without slowing the line. The pure red continues forward while the rejects fall into chrome bins. It's a meritocracy of quality. Our vacuum head robots catch any lingering green debris with absolute accuracy. I examine the destemmed area of a berry. It's moist, fibrous, and intensely red. The dashboard flashes 98% optimal redness. In my world, that's a grade A. The vibrating screens dance the berries around, sifting out the tiniest fragments of leaves. I split a berry open with an inspection blade to confirm the internal heart is the perfect shade of pink. Thousands of berries move in perfect unison now, a scarlet army marching toward the tanks. The mountain of green stems moves toward recycling. Nothing in my plant goes to waste. My water jet system slices stems with a high-pressure needle, clean, fast, and untouchable. In the optical brain room, I monitor the 3D scans. I see every berry as a data point. Silver baffles guide the fruit gently into the air bubble washing tanks. Under the intense sorter lights, every pore and seed of the fruit is hyper-detailed. The berries fall into ozone-purified water that bubbles with crystal-clear energy. Under the blue LED underwater lights, they bob like vibrant pearls in an effervescent bath. Ozone bubbles scrub the skin in slow motion, stripping away every microscopic impurity. I monitor the ozone levels on the digital panel, seeing the reflection of the bubbling red tank. The symmetry of the silver tanks and red fruit creates a mesmerizing industrial pattern I never tire of. On the water's surface, the berries rise and fall like a living, breathing red tide. This is the transition from a raw fruit to a glistening, decapped jewel ready for juicing.
I know you want to comment on something, so feel free to leave a comment below this video or simply comment where you live.
Phase 3. The power of the mash. I watch the berries funnel into the polished stainless steel hopper of our high-speed crusher. Mechanical teeth burst them open, releasing a thick, vibrant splash of juice and pulp. Through the glass pipes, the strawberry mash looks rich and thick, peppered with golden seeds. My automated system drips pectinase enzyme into the mix, tiny droplets falling like red rain. The stainless steel agitator stirs the mash in a large vat, creating a mesmerizing, viscous swirl. I follow the pulp as it's pumped through insulated pipes toward the chilling unit. A thermal sensor dips in, 4.0 degrees Celsius. We keep it cold to lock in that fresh-picked flavor. The distoner hums with power as it separates the remaining solids from the mash. I watch my technician take a sample in a sterile vial. Our quality control is a religion here. The natural oils and pigments glisten on the pulp's surface under our warm backlighting. The mashing hall is a labyrinth of silver vats, all processing tons of crimson fruit. We enter the cold press pre-chamber, a space that is impeccably clean and neon lit. Hydraulic valves open with a hiss, releasing the mash into the heavy-duty press. I can see the fibrous texture of the pulp, capturing the very essence of the strawberry. The contrast between the brilliant red mash and my silver machines is striking. Flow 2000 L/H. The panel reads, "The heartbeat of the factory is strong today." The mechanical screw conveyor moves the pulp upward with rhythmic, powerful force. I catch a single golden seed being separated by the ultra-fine vibrating mesh. In the pectin reaction tank, tiny bubbles rise as the enzyme does its invisible work. The pressure gauge needle vibrates slightly as the thick liquid is pushed through the lines. The hue is so saturated it looks like liquid velvet under the industrial lights. The enzyme plaza is a fully automated world overseen by my master control system. Heat exchangers rapidly cool the pulp, causing frost to bloom on the stainless steel exterior. After the grinding, the texture becomes smoother and more consistent, perfectly uniform. And there it is, the transition from a hopper of fruit to a river of thick, vibrant pulp. Phase 4. The extraction of the ruby. The massive hydraulic press descends, and I watch a cascade of ruby-red juice erupt from the sides. The liquid is squeezed through micro-perforated screens, leaving every seed behind. I call this the river of ruby, raw juice flowing into a crystal-clear glass vat. The leftover, pulp cake is ejected. It's deep crimson and bone-dry. Our extraction was perfect. Our centrifuge spins at 5,000 revolutions per minute, creating a blur of red against brushed metal. Through the viewing port, I see the juice become a pure, translucent ruby liquid. A thirst-quenching stream falls into the filtration tank, creating beautiful red ripples. The ultra-fine filter mesh traps even the tiniest golden seeds. Nothing but purity passes through. Thousands of seeds move down the seed chute to be processed elsewhere. The extraction hall is a symphony of synchronized cold presses. Droplets of juice cling to the nozzles, reflecting my entire factory floor in miniature. In the clarification tank, the juice is deep, translucent, and perfectly still. 1500 L/H. The flow meter spins. We are at peak efficiency. The surface of the vat is a red mirror, reflecting the high-tech ceiling I spent years building. Our vortex mixer aerates the liquid just enough to release that heavenly aroma. A robotic arm takes a sample. Even now, we check every single batch. Through the glass pipes, the light scattering effect of the pigments is breathtaking. I monitor the pressure control panel to ensure we maximize every drop of yield. The silver collection trays drip with sweet, vibrant nectar. I watch a single drop fall in slow motion, a perfect sphere of rich red color. The filtration plaza is an intricate labyrinth of silver and white. We move the juice into oxygen-free storage, flushing the pipes with nitrogen. The pulp separator, vibrates, making the seeds dance before they are discarded. The final clarified juice is a brilliant, translucent ruby, absolutely free of solids. This is the ultimate transition, from thick pulp to a glowing stream of liquid ruby.
We put a lot of time and effort into producing this video, so please help us by liking and subscribing to the channel.
Refinement and stability. In the deaeration hall, my mirror-polished vacuum tanks remove the unwanted oxygen. Thousands of tiny bubbles rise and vanish. I won't allow this juice to turn brown on my watch. I look through the port. The juice swirls gently, glowing under the warm backlighting. At the blending station, natural essences are precisely dripped in, creating tiny crimson ripples. The magnetic agitator creates a mesmerizing vortex that reflects the silver facility. We move to flash pasteurization, where coiled heat exchangers are bathed in steam. 85.0 degrees Celsius, active. The panel flashes. We kill the bacteria but keep the soul of the fruit. The juice moves through glass coils, being heated and cooled in mere seconds. The cooling plate chills it back to 4 degrees Celsius instantly. Frost forms on the silver plates. A pressure valve lets out a rhythmic puff of steam, the breath of the machinery. The post-pasteurization texture is velvety and remains a brilliant, air bubble-free ruby. The stabilization plaza holds 10,000-liter vats in a pristine, white-tiled hall. The pH sensor shows 3.5, exactly where I want it for that perfect tang. Our homogenizer hums, ensuring every single drop has the same perfect consistency. I watch a drop fall from a pipette into a testing vial. It is flawless. The juice moves through transparent pipelines toward the bottling hull, glowing under blue LEDs. I check the seal on a sampling valve, my own reflection clear on the polished tank. The surface in the storage vat is a red mirror, still and perfect. The aroma recovery unit captures escaping steam to re-inject the scent of fresh strawberries. In the master control room, I oversee the flow and temperature of our liquid gold. The texture is velvety as it's pumped toward the filling station. This oxygen-free transfer is critical to maintaining that vibrant, fresh press color. The flow meter spins rapidly. The bottling line is calling for product. Condensation on the exterior of the pipes reflects the ruby life moving within. We transition from a massive boiling vat to a single, high-precision nozzle. The dance of the bottles. Thousands of crystal-clear bottles move in a serpentine pattern, my high-speed army. Robotic grippers flip 12 bottles at once for an ionized air blast. My aseptic nozzles pour a steady, vibrant stream. Not a single drop is wasted. The juice hits the bottom of the bottle, and pearlescent bubbles rise and pop. 20 nozzles fire simultaneously. The sight of 20 bottles filling in unison is pure art. A faint white mist of nitrogen is injected into the neck to lock in the freshness. The capping station clicks with high-speed mechanical perfection. The induction sealer flashes red, confirming the airtight seal. A green laser scans each bottle. If it's off by a milliliter, it's out. In the cooling tunnel, veils of steam rise as hot-filled bottles meet cold mist. Water droplets trail down the side of the glass, revealing the ruby liquid inside. Air knives blow thin sheets of water off the bottles with surgical precision. The labeling machine wraps our hyper-realistic strawberry logo around the glass. I inspect the label. It's seamless, with no bubbles or wrinkles. The inkjet coater sprays the expiry date in sharp, black dots on the glass neck. A high-speed camera scans the label and date. My standards are unforgiving. From the side, the juice is brilliant and free of air pockets. A reject arm swiftly pushes an underfilled bottle off the line. Only the best move on. The finish line is a sea of branded bottles heading for packaging. The gold-foiled, premium stamp catches the overhead spotlights. A pick-and-place arm lifts 12 bottles at once into their cardboard homes. The case taper seals the box in one swift, seamless motion. The industrial printer stamps our batch logo on the side of the shipping box. A single bottle stands lit on the final inspection table, ready for the world. I read the text, 100% natural, cold-pressed. That is my promise kept. Logistics and the global reach. My warehouse is a cathedral of automation, with racks reaching toward the sky. AGVs glide silently across the floor, guided by glowing LED paths. A robotic crane retrieves a specific batch with heavy-duty steel forks. In the cold storage control center, I watch the glowing dots of our global shipments. I snap the security seal onto a refrigerated container, a final act of stewardship. At night, white trucks line up, their interiors glowing as they're loaded. Temp, 4.0 degrees Celsius, displays on the truck unit. The cold chain must never break. A drone shot follows our truck as it pulls away toward the city skyline at sunset. The driver checks the GPS. Our Ruby cargo is on the move. The rear doors close, showing a fresh, dripping red strawberry to the world. At the regional hub, the container doors open to a misty, cold environment. Sunlight catches the glossy stretch film of the pallets during unloading. Our automated sorter sends boxes to supermarkets and organic stores. The last mile, vans are loaded in a bustling logistics park. A digital manifest is signed. 500 units received. I see our van weaving through city traffic, a mobile billboard for quality. It arrives at a modern retail store, replacing the sterile factory smell with morning city air. A gloved hand opens the box to reveal 6 perfectly aligned bottles. The stocking trolley is pushed through the bright aisles of a high-end market. A worker places the bottles on the middle shelf, right under the spotlights. Our vibrant red creates a beautiful contrast against the bright labels of competitors. The digital price tag flickers to life. $6.99, cold-pressed strawberry. A customer reaches out, drawn by the 100% fruit label. I see the look of satisfaction in their face, reflected in the glass of the bottle. Rows of my bottles stand like a consistent, vibrant red army under the LEDs. The moment of truth. Back in a home kitchen, a hand twists the lid. I can almost hear the pop of the vacuum seal. The juice is poured over ice, splashing and swirling in beautiful red ripples. The contrast of the white ice and ruby red juice is hyper-realistic perfection. A fresh strawberry sits on the rim, condensation misting the glass. A person takes a sip. I see the vibrant red through the crystal clear glass. At a summer garden party, my juice is the center of attention under golden hour light. It glows like a liquid ruby under the sun, smooth and translucent. Even a student studying late finds a pop of color and energy in my red bottle. A single seed at the bottom of the glass reminds the consumer of its natural origin. I see the montage in my mind, farm to wash to press to bottle to drink. Back in my lab, a scientist confirms the molecular purity one last time. The natural ingredients seal is stamped onto a poster in bold red ink. From the green leaves of the farm to the finished bottle, the cycle is complete. Light reflects off the metallic cap, showing our embossed logo. I see the consumer's eyes light up. That first refreshing sip is everything. My strawberry excellence sign glows in neon red against the dark night sky. Mixed with sparkling water, it creates a mesmerizing swirl of red bubbles. A symbolic drop falls from a fresh berry into my filler nozzle. Nature meets tech. My staff and I stand proudly in front of the facility. We built this. Our Innovation Award hangs on the wall, reflecting the busy floor below. At the checkout, the laser crosses the barcode. Verified quality. The sun sets behind the factory, our chimneys emitting clean wisps of steam. The final drop falls into the glass, capturing the very essence of the fruit. It's been a long journey from the earth to the consumer's heart.
I know you want to comment on something, so feel free to leave a comment below this video or simply comment where you live. We put a lot of time and effort into producing this video, so please help us by liking and subscribing to the channel.